Welcome to this resource review with STEM Next monthly asset package. This theme is space. This is brought to you by the Indian Afterschool Network. I'm Ryan with Magnify Learning. Let's jump in. In our 1-minute section filled with inspiring quotes that you can bring to your youth, you can jump off with different activities. You might just inspire one of your youth that you know that this is going to fit them well. In the 1-minute section we have, if you don't face your fears, the only thing you'll ever see is what's in your comfort zone. How can we get our youth out of our comfort zone? Here's Sunita Williams. She's a NASA astronaut, and she's had more spacewalks. She's had more spacewalk time than any other woman in history. So she knows about getting outside of the comfort zone, right? She knows about those fears. And I think that can be an inspiring piece. Mae Jemison, who's the first African-American woman astronaut in space. Sciences provide an understanding of universal experiences. Arts are a universal understanding of personal experience. The arts and sciences are avatars of human creativity. And it might be a place where you can start joining STEM, and you can bring in STEAM, bring in the arts. So you might use that quote to transition. So I love that idea, so I brought that one right into you. Our next section is we have 5-minute resources. Here we've got an animated short from...
I'm Dana Bowles, and I work at one of the coolest places in the world.
So Dana works at NASA. She is a person that has some disabilities, and she's worked through them, and it starts to tell her story. So you can definitely see how that would relate to some of our youth and where that could fit. And again, just a great story of women in space at this point, and I thought you might like that piece. So that one's kind of animated, but you can also get a lot of resources connected to that, so you can build an entire unit around that if you wanted to. Another 5-minute resources. It'll take you 5 minutes to go through this. Design a crew module using different things that you have around your youth program, but this will help you organize it and give you some of the background of how you could do the drop test. It actually gives you the drop test data log. So if you're not a data geek like I am, you might just take this and now you know how to run your drop test. So that's a quick activity, and so is the straw towers. Straw towers is always a winner. Here, Teach Engineering walks you through this. They give you some examples. They give you a video. They give you a materials list. But the creativity that comes out of something like this, because all the towers could look different. You might go for height. You might go for design. You can give out several different awards for this. But really engaging and allows a lot of creativity within the activity. Now, some other 20-minute resources. Acres, I've mentioned this in another one of these resource reviews, but you can join a cohort and you can see all the different things that they have in here. They have modeling engineering practice, modeling math practices, youth voice and choice, which is so strong for engagement. We're always looking for more engagement. Developing STEM identities, making career connections. And the idea of a cohort, right, is that you're with other youth workers, right? So you're not by yourself on this one. And you can start to collaborate and solve more of your problems and produce a really great environment and culture at your youth program. So this is a 20-minute resource. It'll take you some time to get into that, but if you do, it'll be really, really helpful. If you've ever done DOS certification training, I put this in here. I've got a link to that as well. This is a way to look at the quality of programming that you have within STEM, and even just the rubric itself. By going through that, it can really give you some ideas on how you can up your STEM game within your program. So those are your resources in the resource review today. These revolve around space. Okay, so you've got your 1-minute quotes, 5-minute activities, and that's 5 minutes for you to go through them, but it might take you a full 30 minutes, 45 minutes to run through the activity. So it's a great investment. You invest 5 minutes, 30 minutes for your youth, and they're engaging STEM activities, right? So you also have some 20-minute activities. If you've got some professional development time or you need a place to grow, then those resources will definitely help you with that. So we hope that within this resource review that you'll find something that works for you, for your program, at just the right time.